What up brothers, it's Clipper King returning for a pretty brief video. As you can see, the figure I've got in front of me is the Deadpool by Hot Toys. Awesome figure, but a lot of you guys know on release there are a couple of problems with it down to the suit, particularly in the wrist area. Anybody familiar with my channel will know that I did do a bit of a modification job because mine started to fray. It wasn't terrible, I'll be honest, but it were definitely worn, simply down to the gloves being a little bit too tight. The suit is sort of glued into a position where it's building up friction as you swap on and off the hands or articulate the hands. So basically what I did on my modification video is sort of put a coating around the wrist just to make it hard, and then I stretched out the hands and also made the holes wider so the hands swap on and off a lot easier. Now since that, I think I did a repose video where I did about 10 poses. While I was doing that, I don't think the hand swaps affected the suit very much, but I do keep getting asked the question, how is your Deadpool holding up? Now I guess what people are really asking is, did the I think I put glue around it and also some kind of varnish, if I remember rightly, just to harden it all up. And I think what the guys want to know is, did it make the suit deteriorate over time? Is it still worn, or is it wearing more, or whatever? Now the honest truth is, since that repose video, I haven't really reposed it. So today I'm just going to do a couple more poses with it, swap out the hands and just have a look how the suit's holding up. What you'll see will be news to me because, like I said, it's been in that pose for probably 2 months since I did the review. So I'll get the hands off, we'll have a look, and then I'll do a few poses. Right, so to answer the first question, has the glue or varnish made the suit deteriorate? I would say no, because it is as I left it. Also, people ask me if it were glue I was using around there, has it glued the wrist peg in? Now the wrist peg doesn't rotate on this. I probably could if I were to get some pliers and twist it, or pop these ones out, and because I did actually do it while that wrist peg were in, so I could probably pop that out with some pliers and put the other set of wrist pegs in. But to be honest, I feel if I do that, the glued section underneath there might peel out as well, so I'm happy to leave that set of wrist pegs in. But you see, that is sort of the varnish around the lower wrist. It hasn't made the suit deteriorate any more than the suit had, so the hard covering did work. Obviously I know it's slightly different colour to the suit, but that is inside the hand peg, the hand sculpt when that is on. So no, the products I use hasn't deteriorated the suit. So basically I pop on the hands, make sure I tell you if the hands have stayed the size that I sort of warmed them up and then cooled them down, make the hand sculpt a little bit bigger, and obviously I sort of drilled out the holes a little bit so they should pop on and off really easily. I'll tell you if that's still the case as well. So swapped to a couple of different hands, the OK hand, or in this situation the wanking hand with the thumbs up. Obviously that's going round to his God's back pocket shortly. So I've put that on. You see they went on pretty easily. Plenty of room inside the glove. So yeah, it will pop off pretty easily as well, I'm guessing. As you see, a few rotations. It's not really ripping the suit up because of the hard cap sort of thing on the end of the hand. This one, let's try, it comes off pretty easily. Again, a few rotations, not really rubbed the suit. So yeah, it seems to have worked. So I'll swap up the pose, get it more action packed, and then back on the shelf, tell you what my final thoughts are. So yeah, again, swapped out the hands, rotated them a few times, and the suit sleeves still seems to be in pretty good condition. Obviously not mint condition because it had started deteriorating, like I said, and then I used sort of the glue and the varnish. The glue is to harden it, the varnish would basically just to put a slightly different colour coating on so I could see if the hands were still wearing that varnish away. It doesn't seem to be honest, and if it is, it's very, very minor. I think when I pose my figures anyway, unless I come back to the video and do a multi-pose video, I don't really change them that often, and when I do, I'm really careful. Obviously, I put it through its pace in the review, but that has been done. Like I said, then I did the modification, and I've got to say, it seems to still be working, so I don't know if it's the answer or if Hot Toys have got to go back and try it again. I know they did a slight fix where I think they changed how the wrist peg went in, or made the wrist peg bigger so the glove doesn't actually touch the suit or something like that. I don't know. But then I also hear that they've still not generally released this figure, so I don't really know. All I know is I've got mine, I'm happy with it. Just even spending this 10 minutes with it just to get this video, you realise what a cool figure it is. I don't know what the price did on it. Well, like I say, I'm more than happy with mine. It isn't mint condition, but I can accept the condition it is in. So those guys who wanted to know how my Deadpool is holding up, I will say, I hope that video explains it. And that's the pose I'm going to leave it in, probably for the next month. But for now, it's a Clipper King, and I'm out of here.